So it's no surprise that YouTubers and stuff like that, and people in the public eye, famous people, get exposed for things or get in controversy. Now, Logan Paul and KSI decided to start or bring their partnership closer after their boxing match in 2019. And I think in 2022, they decided to come together and form a business partnership and decide to make Prime Hydration. Now, that's done quite a big thing. They've been sponsored by big football teams or soccer teams if you're American. And I think they got a partnership with the UFC. So it's quite... Prime's going places. It's doing quite well. I don't know about sales, but sponsorships and stuff like that, it's doing pretty well. It's been sponsored by quite a lot of other teams and stuff like that. I think they even have athletes on their sponsorships too. So they're doing pretty crazy, to be honest with you. However, they decided to launch a new product with Mr. Beast as well. This is a trio. So what is it? It's Lunchly. Lunchly is kind of them competing with Lunchables. Now, I haven't really had Lunchables, but from what I can see anyway, it looks like it's like make your own sort of sandwich thing. You get like slices of cheese and slices of ham and then crackers and stuff like that. From my understanding, you make your own pizzas as well with like wraps or tortillas. Now, this obviously caused a lot of controversy with people. Now, the first of where this came from was Dan TDM, or the Diamond Minecart, as some of you may know him. What happened to YouTubers, man? I can't not say anything anymore. This is selling stuff for the sake of making money. Simple. How does this benefit their fans? This is reselling crap to kids who don't know any better than to trust the people they are selling it to. Do better. Now, this one tweet would cause an absolute mayhem with KSI specifically. It did cause a little bit of mayhem with Logan, but KSI, for some reason, took this tweet very, and I mean very, very personally. I don't think I've ever seen someone take one thing, genuinely one thing. Bearing in mind, I don't even think he's tweeted since. This is the last thing he tweeted, and then he says, "Fuck it, I'm off Twitter." And he's pissed KSI off so much that KSI, I think, has made 4 or 5 tweets. So KSI replied back, deciding to make fun of him because obviously when you're a YouTuber, you kind of have merch or you collaborate with people. You have your minifigures made. There's a company called Utunes that make like minifigures from YouTubers and stuff like that. He's had a few different and tube heroes as well. And KSI decided to, fire shots at him for doing that. But it backfired because, well, KSI has a Utunes too, as someone exposed him for, which was quite funny. Now, he took this opportunity to keep going at Dan TDM for this one single tweet while he's getting community noted. This was the community note. I kind of find it quite funny as well. I love community notes on Twitter. One of the best features. Not only did KSI work with them before, the CEO of Utunes, Austin Long, got his start by managing the Sidemen and was an executive producer on their YouTube Red Show. You can't make this shit up, can you? Wow. You cannot make this shit up. Obviously, Community Notes is back again with some incredible... The referenced video is over 9 years old on Dan TDM's second channel, TDM. This is a one-off sponsorship where Dan TDM was given a free food package from Munch Pack to try unique food from around the world. This is clearly different from KSI's partnership with Lunchly. So obviously, KSI tried to take a dig at Dan TDM for being sponsored by Munch Pack, which I don't know if they exist anymore. It's pretty much like a selection box of American candy. And he had a one-time... A lot of YouTubers did it back in the day where they... Like, it's a British guy or something like that, or American tries British candy. Or, they try different candies from around the world it's not uncommon. I'm pretty sure KSI probably did it as well. I'm not too sure. But again, it was a very popular thing to do back then for YouTubers, was to try different candies around the world. And KSI, well, he didn't really like this. He took this whole opportunity to promote a fucking song. This whole Dan TDM and Lunch League beef really shows that I'm in the thick of it. Out October the 4th. Pre-save link below. Now, people weren't too happy about this, which is not surprising. We don't care. Bro lost to Tommy Fury, now Dan TDM. Downfall needs to be studied. So, it's quite funny. This guy really, really is pissed off. Now, he responds to the Marcus Brownlee situation that I've already spoke about, where he's selling wallpapers. That has caused quite a fair bit of controversy as well. Some dumbass YouTuber said the exact same thing to me the other day. Rather than complaining, crying, and trying to cancel a YouTuber for creating a product, here's an idea. If you don't like it / want the product, don't buy it. Simple. Obviously, KSI is getting a little bit, I think, ego butthurt. I think it's this. Maybe this is like a. And I don't know who's running his Twitter. Maybe it's not him, but he's probably telling them what to say. Or maybe he is running it. Maybe he did tweet these. I don't know. It does say KSI. It's managed by the KSI team. So I presume that he maybe did it. I don't know who's running his Twitter account. He probably tweeted it himself. But he didn't get... This one tweet has genuinely sent him over the edge. Now he decided to tweet this out again. My apology. Now this website I don't actually think works. I think it just takes you to a... Oh, yeah, it just takes you to... Hi again. Oh, hi again, it's me, KSI. And then it takes you to a Spotify pre-save link to his new song, Thick of It, that's coming out. I shouldn't really be promoting this ass. A lot of this happened in the past. So he's now taking this opportunity. Now, I can't lie, that is kind of smart. Is this his whole thing? Like, oh yes, some YouTuber, some dumbass YouTuber, his words, decided to get down to me and tell me what. So I'm going to release another ass song. And as you can... Oh, community note again. Not only is this link 100% misleading, which breaks the X guidelines, it's also a marketing tactic by Warner Music Group, who created the site, that's using anger surrounding his controversies to promote his new single. This is the same tactic was also used recently for the song, but with Jake Paul. Yeah, it seems to be a new thing for YouTubers, and anything in between. They use that. No, I guess it's smart. I don't really think you should use controversy against you to promote a song. Probably not the smartest thing out there you could do. It sounds smart, but it's not. The community note is a straight-up lie. The apology is there. You just have to click the page a few times to get it. Once again, people abusing community notes. No, they're not abusing community notes, because if you actually go on the website, myapology.co.uk, it literally shows up, hi again, it's me, KSI, and it shows a pre-save link. The misleading this guy is doing is absolutely crazy. Community notes is rinsing this guy. That's why he doesn't like it. Myapology.com is an undisclosed advertisement for the song, and pretty much the community notes just shuts him down once again. KSI is not having any of this at all. The show countdown is up. The apology video is now live and ready for you to view. It's not. Now, he did make a video about this. His response video, it was him just, clowning Dan TDM. It really shows how well this sort of thing got to KSI. I think mentally his ego is very challenged. You can tell it's very small. Very big. He's this one thing. If someone says one thing to you and it makes you get this pissed off, you know there's something wrong. Now, obviously, people aren't too happy about his song. They're calling it trash. Wait until you see the music videos. All my ops are getting it. You're not ready. Now, I kind of forgot this guy was 30 fucking years old. He's talking like that, and he's 30 years old. Now, what was Logan Paul's reaction to this? Because, well, Logan Paul, again, he's already been in hot water before, and we all know that he's trying to climb out of it. Be there Monday the 12th. This was him promoting it, the next chapter of another shitty product. So, Lunchly versus Lunchables, he's pretty much comparing the different calories and protein you get, and that did end up getting community noted, which is not surprising. Logan Paul decided to respond to Dan TDM. I'll tell you what happened to YouTubers. We spend our lives creating content and building our brands. Now we want to build businesses. We don't say anything when Lunchables faces a ban for allegedly containing lead, but when we create a better version, you're upset, then don't eat it. Obviously, the community note is back again. Prime Hydration LLC was filed against for including lead on 3 separate occasions, with the third being March the 24th, 2024, commenting on Lunchables' lead findings while including a drink also to have lead inside a meal pack is pretty hypocritical. Yeah, community notes really isn't messing about with this one. Yes, 3 occasions for Prime to contain lead is not a great look for Logan Paul. They have been sued before. A lot of health experts and stuff like that really don't recommend Prime. I don't think it's the worst thing in the world, but you know, it's mainly, let's be honest, it's a YouTuber drink. A lot of younger audiences, younger fans are going to look at this, especially if they're fans of KSI. They're going to look at that and they're going to, oh wow, a drink. And you know, if it's got potential lead in it or it's been reported for having lead in it, that's not a good look. That is a really bad look, especially when you try clowning on another company for apparently being sued over having lead. It's kind of really, it seems like you're both shooting yourself in your foot. Now Logan goes off again, pretty much just confirming this, and it's just more crap. They get Mr. Beast in a video, Lunchly versus Lunchables. All statements are comparing the products depicted in the video. And community notes is back again. The people featured in this video are associated with Lunchly, one of the products shown. They say, we are not biased at all during the video, which is demonstrably false and deceptive. Yes, I don't know why you would actually get the owners of a product to compare things. Why don't you actually, pay someone to compare a product? You know, wouldn't that be a lot better? Paying someone that doesn't really have any affiliation with the brand or has never heard of the brand. Don't tell them that KSI or Logan Paul or Mr. Beast are involved in it, and just give them both and film it. That's probably the most better. Pick the version that sounds better for you, I guess. You know, why not do that? You know, having the brand owners talking like this is the best product, the best product ever. Bear in mind, Mr. Beast has just come off a big controversy as well. So it's not helping him. And this is where people come out and say he's a massive sellout. And I do think Mr. Beast has become more of sort of a sellout in the past few years. Like, he released his chocolate bar, his chocolate bars, which apparently aren't even selling at all. People just aren't buying his chocolate bars, which is quite ironic, to be honest with you. It's probably because they're just shit. It's another YouTuber product that they're just trying to make a shit ton of money for whatever reason. Now, Mr. Beast does good. I'm not shaming him for doing good, and I respect him for what he does. Like, he's a very good YouTuber in that way. He definitely helps communities. He helps people out. Not shaming him anyway. You know, you can do good just because you do good. That doesn't outweigh the bad. So, say if you murdered someone and you start giving $10,000 away to homeless people, that doesn't shy away from the fact obviously this is a bad comparison, but it doesn't shy away from the fact you've done something bad. So you can't use it, he's done good, yes, he has done good. I wouldn't say he's done bad in the sense of he should be put in jail or something like that. I don't know. A lot of people are saying that he was heavily involved with this whole Chris Tyson situation and he knew about it. I'm not too sure. I've already spoke about it, and to be quite honest with you, I don't know any more about it. I don't think anyone really knows that much about it, and, well, it hasn't really hindered his career that much because he's still getting millions of views per video. So it's quite clear it didn't really affect his career that much. Only a few people really knew about it, and then it was pretty much over. Chris Tyson left, and there you go. It was over. A lot of people were happy because of that, but yeah, no one's really said anything, and it's just, well, it's over. So, Logan Paul just keeps going on and community noted like hell. He's probably been community noted 4 or 5 times. He did a response on it as well, and then he decided to release another Prime drink with ISO speed. Yay. More absolute crap. Anyway, what did Mr. Beast actually say about this whole thing? Because surely Mr. Beast, he's part of it. He had to say something, right? Well, no. Actually, no, I think he did. Oh, yes, he did. Lunchables sells hundreds of millions of units and countless people eat it. Our goal is to give people a better-for-you alternative to it. Our turkey meal, for example, is 80 calories less, 60% less sugar, more electrolytes, and we use real cheese. They use cheese product. They can't even call it cheese. Higher quality meat, etc. Obviously, eating fresh chicken and broccoli is healthier, but if someone is going to eat a pre-made meal like this, which is millions of people do through Lunchables, then I think giving them a higher quality version at roughly the same price is a net good, in my opinion, and why we have launched Lunchly. Also, we have to get economically scale and can get things cheaper. We will be improving the product more and more. So just a basic ass response. Probably a lot better than KSI's response. In fact, then again, Mr. Beast isn't as much tied to Lunchly as KSI and Logan Paul. He definitely has his product. He has Feastables in there. But it isn't as tied to the product as KSI and Logan Paul is. They are more tied to the product. But KSI seems to... I think Logan Paul's just kind of pissed off and releasing facts in quotation marks. I don't know if they're not... I'm not going to go into all of this health bullshit and stuff like this and the recommended doses of this and this. We'd be here all day, and to be quite honest with you, a lot of that is just plain old boring. Obviously, YouTubers are going to say stuff that they probably don't actually know anything about. A YouTuber, Dr. Mike, and a few other doctors on YouTube have kind of shown their curiosity towards the Lunchly brand. And I don't mean curiosity in a good way. I mean in kind of a weird sort of way. They think that the product is a little bit misleading and is probably just about the same as Lunchables within everything. So what do I think about this whole thing? It's just another YouTube product they're trying to sell to make a quick buck. I don't know if Prime is actually selling well. I don't see it much where I live, when the stores where I live. So I'm not entirely sure if it's still selling well. They still release and they're still getting sponsorships. So I presume it's still selling fairly well, Prime. I mean, that's how a lot of copies have come. I think Messi made a drink as well, a hydration drink that was copied, that looked a lot like Prime. But my whole thing of this, take of this whole thing is KSI has a huge ass fucking ego. Logan Paul is still an asshole. And Mr. Beast will do anything for $1. Yeah, that's really all I want to say. To be honest with you, I don't really like YouTube drama. I don't really think it's a good thing. But, if one tweet that someone said really got you that pissed off, maybe it's time to, take some time off Twitter and reevaluate your life. You're 30 fucking years old. KSI, come on, man. Wake up, you idiot. Yeah, and of course, using it to promote a shitty song. Of course, he's got to keep his music career lively because, well, he's got to pay some bills somehow. Anyway, that's really all I want to say on this whole situation. I think the bunch of them, reality, I think Mr. Beast probably made the best response, and he's kind of shut up about it. Yeah, he's probably made the best response. He's like, yeah, you know what? This here, and I'm going to shut up because, well, I know what's best for me. But no, Logan Paul, I don't think he's really digged straight deep. I think KSI's probably taken it worse off. But yeah, anything for money, to be honest. It's money hungry. And I get it, don't be wrong, it's a business. It's got to make money. This and this, people want to make money. That's how you live. But holy shit, YouTubers will do anything for $1.